Hey boys and girls, Miss Bone here. And today you are working on the coolest activity, let me tell you. And it's super easy because there's shapes on Google Slides that you get to just insert on your slide. So I'm going to walk you through the additional practice on your activity today with your learning goal of constructing rectangles with a given perimeter, okay? So we should at this point be able to draw a rectangle that matches a certain perimeter. So someone tells us, hey, draw a rectangle with a perimeter of 20. We're like, okay, got that. I'm gonna do 8, 2, 8, and 2. Got it. So we wanna make sure that we can do that when today is done. So not only am I gonna help you understand how to do that, but I'm gonna show you a really cool tool on Google Slides to be able to quickly draw those rectangles, fix some. Maybe you count your perimeter and you're like, oh no, it doesn't work, it doesn't match. Then you can stretch that rectangle out. I'll show you, you'll see, it's so cool. Okay, so as we see on our additional practice slide, it says that we are responsible for creating and labeling as many rectangles as you can with a perimeter of 18 centimeters. So we're gonna create the rectangles below and we're gonna label those side lengths. So using the scribble tool. Okay, so if I need a rectangle with a perimeter of 18, on other lessons, we might have started to notice that because rectangles have two pairs of equal sides, as long as two of the sides equal half of 18, this might be like, okay, wait a second, but you'll see what I mean. As long as two of the sides equal half of 18, your perimeter is going to be 18. So let me show you, okay? We'll practice. Now, not only did I say we're going to practice perimeter, but I'm going to show you how to easily make these rectangles. Do you see up top of this little slide where you see these like beautiful little shapes, a circle and like a square behind it? It's a really cool tool to just draw a shape. Like you don't, what do I mean? Not draw a shape, like insert a shape. You don't even have to draw the shape. It actually, if you click on it, it has the shapes for you. See all those cool shapes? Oh my goodness. So I see a rectangle right here. So I'm gonna click that rectangle and I see my little plus. That tells me that's going to be the vertex, one of the vertices, one of the vertices of the rectangle. So I'm gonna make sure to line that little crisscross up on one of the squares. And I'm just gonna click and start dragging. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see my rectangle coming to life? I could bring it all over the place. Now I know this would be way more than 18. So let me bring it back and let me do that rectangle. Boom, there's a rectangle for you. You didn't even have to go line, 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 line. It's already done. And now we're gonna use the scribble tool to sort of count, put a little check as we count the outside units, because that's what perimeter is, all around the outside. So 1, a lot of clicking here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go around the sides. 1 and 2. So let's label those and see if that works. So one of my sides is 5. The other side is 2. Let me If the top is 5, the bottom is going to be 5. If the right is 2, the left is going to be 2, right? So let me add it all together, and we should know how to do that by now. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 2 more. This perimeter is only 14. Yikes. This actually did not work, this perimeter. It's only 14. Eek. What do I do? Now, remember what I was saying, boys and girls, that I said, you might be like, this is crazy. I don't know what she's saying. We could be here all day just trying to draw a bunch of rectangles that equaled a perimeter of 18, couldn't we? We could be here all day. And we could just keep counting and going, okay, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. However, if we know that 2 of the sides are going to be equal and the other 2 sides are going to be equal, then really we just need to make sure that 2 of our sides equals half of 18. Half of 18 is, that's right, 9. Half of 18 is 9. So it's so much easier than to think of how to make 4 sides equal 18. Why don't I just think about making 2 sides equal 9? So now we're going to get rid of this rectangle because it does not work. And then we're going to try to do that sort of thought process where we just think of 2 sides. So let's start again on our vertex and let's make another rectangle. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 across. And now what would the other side have to equal in order for both of them to equal 9? If I'm going 5 across, in order to equal 9, I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 down. There you go. Now, let's use our scribble tool and let's count across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the top side is going to equal 5. And now, let's go over here, get ready to write again, and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. The right side is going to be 4, which means that this other side, the bottom side, well, let's reverse. What's 5 plus 4? 9. So the bottom side is also going to be 5. And the left side is also going to be 4. And if we thought about it by just making 2 sides equal 9, it's so much easier for me than to be trying to construct these rectangles going 18 across. I'm just going to think of 2 of the sides. How can I make 2 of the sides equal 9? Now think about 18 all the way around. And now let's count it. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 4 is 8. 10 plus 8. Oh, we got one that works. We got one that works, didn't we? And I want to give a big old check, but I can't get back in that scribble tool. It is frustrating, isn't it? There we go. Boom. That one has a perimeter of 18. And I got it easily because I didn't get overwhelmed with trying to go the 4 sides around. I just thought to myself, how can I make 2 sides equal 9? Boys and girls, have fun making these rectangles. There's a lot more. Think about those 2 add-ins that can equal 9. And I know you're going to do great finding more rectangles that have a perimeter of 18. Good luck.